Alright, here we are. Same as we had going into the first stream here. Now let me change the rules so we can get the quarters correct. So we're going to go 9-minute quarters, 9-minute quarters. That's what we decided on. Alright. And then I might have to switch up a couple things with the roster to make sure we get the right stuff. Give me a couple seconds and we'll be good to go. If we lose to Rutgers, we might not have 30,000 for this one. Yeah, you know, it's kind of a tough game to get 30,000 people out to, but again, like I said before, because we had COVID and stuff last year, I think we're going to sell out or get close to selling out in every single game just because people didn't have the opportunity to go to games last year, you know what I'm saying? All right, let me just hit the depth chart, get the right starting 5 in there for the line and everything like that, and then we'll get into it. Got a flank steak waiting to be grilled, so let's take this dub right quick. All right, let's get N. Hendricks out of the starting 6, not even on the team. So we'll throw Rondé Gadsden in there, the true frosh. Give me Benson here at the tight end spot, and Elmore's fullback. Good. All right, left tackle Bergeron, Bleich. Should be Vettorello right here. Then we got Dakota Davis here. He's probably the starting right tackle, so let's get him out for service, who's right there, so we'll just do that right quick. An entire process, guys. Dakota Davis, right tackle, or right guard, rather, and then service right tackle. That was the starting 5 ending last season, so I'm assuming that's how it's going to be when they open up the season. Davis, Bleich might switch right-left, but, you know, it's all good. I don't know why Abdul Adams is the kicker. I had Williams in for the punter for the other one that we just did, but he's not in this game, and let's just put Schmidt in there because it doesn't really make a difference anyway. But I'll have that in for the next stream. I had it in for this one, but now we're doing another one on a whole separate thing. So, you know, because Syracuse will only schedule teams that aren't even in the video game. It's beyond me, but all right, here we go. We're all good to go. 8-minute quarters. Take 2, Syracuse, Ualbany. Let's do it. Peter, what's up? Welcome back. God loves you. Okay, I'm here. Sorry I'm late. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Yo, play Schrader this game like alternate quarters or something. Give TD first half and second half Schrader. You know, that's actually a pretty good idea. Let's see how Tommy's doing in the first half, and then maybe in the second half we can alternate series or something like that. That's a good idea. I like that. Let me know what you guys think about that. Oh my gosh, dude. Bro, we cannot have a stream without a problem. So we simulated the first 2 games, and Tosh Harris partially tore his ACL, so he's out for 10 weeks. So he's not playing in this game. Oh my gosh. That's so annoying. Like, oh. Glad to have you with us in the studio. We'd have to completely do an entire... We'd have to do a completely entire new thing because of that. Oh. That's so annoying. Alright, I will do a completely new one if you guys want me to, because that's so dumb. He's literally our #1 receiver. Alright, Michael says we can afford to risk the rotation against Albany. Alright, you would think, right? Okay, I mean, maybe Tosh Harris gets injured against Ohio or Rutgers. I mean, I certainly hope not, but alright, this is only a one-time thing because we have to go through a season mode to play this game because FCS East is not one of the teams where you could do an exhibition against, so this is a one-time thing in terms of season, so there won't be any problems with injuries or anything like that going forward. This is the only time, so Harris will be out for this game, whatever, but let's do this thing. Take 2 of the simulation here. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. I really, you know, I want to do these and have the most realistic outcome and all that. Turn injuries off? Yeah, that would have been smart, right? That would have been really smart, but I'm dumb. You guys know this by now. Whatever. And I forgot to take myself off the simulation too, of course, because I just don't do anything right. This freaking guy, man. Alright, here we go. All right, Geometry Dash, welcome back. He says, honestly, a FCS team could beat Syracuse or UMass. I mean, depending on which one, maybe. Like Sam Houston State could give us a test. Probably they won the FCS championship. Peter asks, how did I end up a Cuse fan if you are? Yes, I am. Aren't you in Michigan? Yeah. So I'm actually going to be a junior at Syracuse. I'm a student there. I'm from Michigan. I'm also a Michigan fan. I live about 15 minutes from the big house. So I'm a Cuse fan because I go there, if you know what I mean. So I also write for Orange Fizz Sports Blog. That's the representative of this stream, actually. So go check our stuff out at orangefizz.net and at orangefizz on Twitter. But that's my connection with Syracuse. I'm a student there, going to be a junior. So, yeah. That makes sense. Yep. Otherwise, wouldn't really make sense, right? Here we go. First drive for FCS East. I should say Ualbany. Going backwards on this one. Jason Simmons Jr. makes the tackle, the New Mexico State transfer. Ryan Brady says, stay positive. We got this. Yes, sir. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. You got Fizz, Peter. Good. I'm on there right twice a week. Got some great authors there. Myself and several others will be in ACC Media Days this week. Passing on 3rd and long and finds a check down near side to Harris. And he picks up 7, so brings up 4th and 3. One drive, one stop for the SU defense. And if you guys want to watch this replay, or if you're watching this, you're up to this point watching the replay, I'm going to try and cut out the first game so we start at this point, so we get only the stream that we're sticking with, the realistic one. Probably going to go back and delete the score updates I did, actually, from the last game. Troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game. All right, so first drive for the Orange. And it's I don't know why they come out with Wildcat. It's just been a recurring theme. The first play they run is out of the Wildcat. And Tucker takes it for 11. Good game. Can't really complain too much about that. It's just kind of weird. Geometry Dash says UMass has just got awful. Yeah, they are. Yes, they are. Have been for a while, you know. Here's Tommy throwing near side. Has a receiver, but Quealy drops it. And if you're just joining us, like I said before, Tosh Harris not playing this game because he was injured or something. So he's only going to be out for this game. So it's not a long-term problem. But here's DeVito getting brought down in the backfield, so, excuse me. 3rd and long situation for the Orange on their first drive of the game. Be sure to leave a like here, sub to the channel. I'd appreciate those two things. DeVito throwing on 3rd and long, has a receiver. It's Courtney Jackson making the catch across the middle, picks up 15, and a Syracuse first down. That's a good throw. The DeVito crowd isn't too happy about that one. Geometry Dash says Akron is bad, but they aren't as bad as UMass. Facts. They're both very bad, but a moral victory for the Zips, I guess. Guy really hates UMass, I guess, huh? Speed option left side. DeVito pitches to Tucker, and he finds some running room along the near sideline for 6. Pretty good first drive so far. Good mix of the run and the pass. That is one thing we didn't see much last year, the crossing route 7 yards deep. Yeah, you know, that's a good point, Peter. I think that's something that you're going to see a lot of, especially with Courtney Jackson in the slot. Should be a weapon for Syracuse in moving the ball, moving the chains. You'll typically see slot, receivers running through the middle like that. So, triple option. I think it might have been shovel option, actually. DeVito keeps it, picks up 7. The offense looking a whole lot better. Well, it was good. It was good in the first stream, but it's looking a whole lot cleaner in the second one here, for whatever reason that might be. Could be because Dakota Davis is starting at right guard. Who knows? 2nd and 3, 4 wide out set. Looks like Williams comes in motion, and DeVito, see, like that, I don't really, same play twice in a row. You just don't need to get that cute with the play calling, I think, You can just hand it off to Tucker or something. Dungy's last year, so 2018, they ran that crossing play lots and lots, had a lot of success. Yeah, and I mean, There's no reason why they couldn't do that this year. They had Sean Riley, Nykeem Johnson. Courtney Jackson's fully capable of, running those routes and filling that role. Here's a screen pass to Alford. He gets 2, but not the first down. So the Orange drive stalls inside the red zone, and they're going to settle for 3.
It's 4th down. They're going to go for the easy 3 here. Syracuse could take the lead with this field goal.
And Schmidt tacks it on. So 3-zip lead for the Orange. See what the defense can do. They were awful in the last stream, as you guys saw, but the first drive was pretty good. Let's see if they can be good again. Hardly any tight end last year. Facts, dude. Facts. I already kind of talked about that a little bit. Hackett, barely utilized. Benson, barely utilized. I liked Ravion Pierce. I'm pretty sure I'm saying his first name right. Was the best tight end for Dino Babers' system, and his numbers were just not relative to what they should have been. I'm going to get some water, though, real quick. I'll be right back. Let me know what I missed in the chat, okay?
And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. And he's tackled right away.
The middle linebacker came on a blitz, which can be very disruptive. Sometimes a quarterback will get happy feet when they see that coming. But not this guy. He's very composed and can deliver under a pass rush.
They come out in a 5-wide set. Scrambling around. And he's taken down around the 42-yard line.
That's a gain of 7 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. And he's knocked out immediately after the catch.
That's good for a gain of 9 yards. First down.
They'll give it off here. And down he goes at the 49-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
From the 49-yard line, it's 2nd down.
All right. Let's see. Peter asks, what do you have the O playbook set as? I have it set as the spread offense, which is pretty much what Dino runs. It's obviously not a carbon copy, I'm sure, of what their playbook actually is, but spread option is pretty relative to what they do. You don't see any under center. There's no under center in that playbook. Playing style, like up-tempo, fast. It's in terms of this year, yeah, I mean, it's interesting, because they should have a great running back in Tucker who can move the sticks for them. They should have a pretty good offensive line, but I think they've progressively started to slow down their tempo a little bit and stop being that Orange is the new fast offense, So I think maybe a balance of both. You certainly got to have a run game to pass the ball. They didn't have that at all last year because the O-line was so bad because, you had Chris Elmore playing left guard for the first half of the season. So get the run game going, and then you can pass with some success, I think is the game plan.
3 points was the result of their last drive as the offense heads out for another.
Welcome back, Texan Mark. Good to see you again. Be sure to drop a like on the vid here, guys, and sub to the channel as well. I'd appreciate both of those things. Here's DeVito passing on first down. Finds Alford for 6. He'll be wearing number 82 this fall. He's 35 in here for some reason. I did switch it in the first stream, but this is take number 2, so I had to change everything up. Is what it is. Alford coming in motion. Tucker keeps. I'm curious, honestly. I doubt this is going to happen, but do you guys think we could see Sean Tucker Wildcat plays just sporadically, randomly, at different times in the field? Sometimes they may just go with that, honestly. Peter says they can't go fast with no first downs. Yep. They're the fastest 3 and out. Yeah, yep, exactly. I think that's the reason why they may have slowed it down, because they don't pick up first downs. DeVito with an absolutely beautiful lob to Javonte Williams, and he makes the catch and picks up 32. Biggest play of the day for Syracuse. Nice little post route over the middle, and an absolute dot. Finds the hands of Williams. With the other 2 running backs, they might do that. Yeah, you know what? You got Jarvion Howard, you got Abdul Adams and Sean Tucker, 3 really good backs. So I'm not going to say straight up just run the football because this isn't Wisconsin, it's Syracuse. But Syracuse should have so many good opportunities to set up the pass. via the run. But they can still win games on the ground, too. Queeley breaks a tackle, and he's all the way down to the 2. 38 yards from DeVito to Queeley. Big play right there. The offense not going to be worse. It's only going to be better. The defense not going to be worse, only going to be better. But how good is that actually relative to the other teams they're playing this season? That's the big question, you know? Biotech, sorry, bud, if I pronounced that wrong. Says the Wildcat with Tucker would probably be better than DeVito. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because the Wildcat's an interesting dynamic, because it's 11v11. You know, and obviously Tucker's a better runner than DeVito. So I'm thinking maybe they might decide to go with that sometimes. Who knows? The video game version of Dino Babers is pretty attracted to the Wildcat with Tucker. So who knows? 2nd and goal, minutes ago in the first quarter. Syracuse trying to punch it into the end zone for the first time, and that's certainly not going to help. DeVito's sacked for a 5-yard loss. 2 times Syracuse has been able to get inside the 15 of Ualbany, and it's looking like twice they're going to have to settle for field goals. Same stuff as you saw last year, you know. In a game like this, that's the only way your opponent stays in the ball game. So, T. Folk says Schrader for the 2nd quarter. Okay, I'll do it if you guys want me to do it. If I get 4 or 5 people say they want Schrader in the 2nd quarter, I'll do it. Because DeVito hasn't really impressed me so far. And he's off with the throw that time. Jackson wide open in the back of the end zone. And DeVito just completely missed him. That's a bad throw. And for the 2nd time this game, Syracuse stalls in the red zone. They're going to settle for a field goal. Alright, I got 2 votes for Schrader. Give me a couple more. 3 votes for Schrader. Peter says I count as 2.5. Peter says, yeah, but the way the old line blocks, I'm not trying to get Tucker hurt running the Wildcat. You know, I think Tucker took some lumps last year, and he grew. I mean, he had a little bit of injury problems, but for a true freshman, he had a body that was ready to come in and play, and he definitely showed why he was ready to play, and the numbers he put up were very good. And I think the O-line's going to be better, so, you know, I think sometimes maybe you can mix it in. Nice little wrinkle. Who knows? Who knows? You don't want him to get hurt. It's a good point, Peter, but I think it'll be fine. All right, I'll put Schrader in. If Schrader is cold, y'all going to regret it, but what the heck, I'll risk it. All right, so everyone wants Schrader in the 2nd quarter. I'll do it. I'll do it. We'll see what happens. I mean, Tommy DeVito is 76 overall in here. Schrader's 75, so there's really not that much of a difference, but if you guys think he has that it factor, we'll see. We'll see. I did an entire film review on Garrett Schrader, and it's up on the website, actually, too, and I'll put the link in the chat here if I can find it. It's a film review on his time at Mississippi State. Pretty in-depth, pretty good read, I think, if I don't say so myself. But 6-0 at the end of the first quarter. Syracuse in control, but the scoreboard doesn't really reflect that, so.
And we're ready for more football here in quarter number 2. Somebody jumped early down there.
All right, there you go. If you guys are interested in reading a little bit more on Garrett Schrader and what he did at Mississippi State, there's the link to the article right there. Peter says, I just want to see someone different than TD is all. Fair point, fair point. Well, you saw Rex Culpepper, Jacobian Morgan, and, well, those are the only 2 last year, so got a fresh face in that sense. 3rd and 6. This quarterback could just run for the first down, and he doesn't, but he finds a receiver instead. I don't know what was going on with the defense on that play. Peter says that we know what we got with TD. Yep, that's fair. That's fair. But, guys, go check out that article after this game or while you're waiting for Garrett Schrader to get in the ball game, I guess. Either way. Be sure to leave a like on the video, sub to the channel as well. I'd appreciate both of those. Really helps me out. Here's a throw on 1st and 10, all the way to the near side of the field, and 3 yards on that one.
It's a nice completion, but give the defense a lot of credit. They weren't fooled at all. They were able to hold him to a short game.
From their 8-yard line. 2nd down.
Let's see, end around, right side, Mikel Jones reads it beautifully and brings him down for a loss. So 3rd down and 8. Syracuse done well to get Ualbany to 3rd downs, but It's been winning the third down that's been the problem so far.
5 wide.
5 wide set here. Interesting formation. I've never seen this one with stacked wide receivers like that.
Throws to the receiver.
And the quarterback's off with the throw. Had a receiver open over the middle, but it falls incomplete. So 4th and 8. The Orange get a stop and they'll get the ball back. Peter says, I felt so bad for Rex. I mean, everything that dude went through, but he just wasn't a good QB. Felt bad for him. Yeah. I agree with that wholeheartedly. I think he could be a good coach. But, yeah. Guy went through a lot. It's pretty spectacular that he was able to come back and play, so you really can't, harp on that situation all that much. But look at the stats right here. 16 plays for the Orange, 15 for Ualbany, 6 points. Should be 14. Get Schrader in. Might be TD for one more play. All right, 1 play with DeVito, and then it should be Schrader from here on out.
Next to the quarterback and the rest of this offense to try to engage with them to realize how important it is to finish these drives.
He makes it to the 28-yard line. So they get about 3 on the draw. From their own 28-yard line. It's 2nd down. Syracuse.
All right, here you guys go. First look at Garrett Schrader.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle. Tucker picks up about 7 yards on the run. He scrambled. Now he's going to run and watch out. Dives, and he's down. And that was a nice pickup by the quarterback.
Brad, I think this guy's amazing. He has an uncanny ability to scramble, and it showed right there on that play.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. And he's level at the 46. Loss of 2 on the run by the halfback.
The defender snuck right through the block.
All right, let me catch back up with everything here. I was tweeting that out, trying to get people to come watch Garrett. I know he had one good run right there, but then they come back with Abdul Adams in the Wildcat. But he's back in now. His speed is 15 better than TD. I didn't even notice that, but that's an interesting wrinkle that you mentioned there, Peter. And that's accurate. He's a dual-threat quarterback, true and true. Check the accuracy. If Schrader is better, then I'm definitely starting him. Probably is. We can check that at halftime. We can check that, compare the numbers. I'd be down for that. Here's Schrader throwing, and he finds a receiver underneath here. That's Alford, and he picks up the 1st down. He's looked good. Give you guys credit. Pretty good decision so far. Schrader throwing over the middle, has Alford again. 9 more for the Orange.
Up there on the slant.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
It's 2nd down now, and they're just a few feet away from that 1st down marker. Syracuse.
2-back set here on 2nd and 1. Handoff for Adams up the middle, and he gets the 1st down. I'd like to see the running backs rotated a little bit more. I'd like to see Howard and Adams get in more than, it's kind of just Tucker getting the majority of the carries, and I wish it'd be both of them, Howard, Adams, and Tucker getting some opportunities. Adams still in the ball game. Schrader's going to try and scramble here, but he's got nowhere to go. Brought down for a 6-yard loss.
If you can't find a receiver,
I don't think entirely.
ball away.
Yeah, it looks like Service got beat off the right edge, so. 65 Pancakes says DeVito's accuracy should be better. I'll take a look at it. I didn't make these rosters. I downloaded these ones. I made them for the first game. I had DeVito's like an 85 overall for that one. I'm not going to lie. What about throwing power and stuff? We will see at the half. Yeah. I'll show everything at the half. We'll take a look at those things for sure. Schrader keeping on the read option. He's got better legs than DeVito does, and on paper he's faster, like Peter mentioned. So anytime you can get Schrader in the option game and the run game, that's good. But 3rd and 11, if they hold Syracuse to another field goal, that'd just be a little disappointing. But 3rd and 11, 4 wide receivers set. Schrader's going to throw for it. And he forces it into double coverage, incomplete. So Syracuse drives the ball down the field, but It stalls again, and Schmidt's going to be called upon for a 35-yard field goal. And it's good. So 3 for 3, Andre Schmidt, and the Orange lead 9-0. So not exactly an ideal start, but you're winning. You're up by 2 possessions, but you like to see him score touchdowns because field goal is not going to do anything for you once you come to ACC play. So Peter says, I'm actually surprised the other 2 came back and didn't find another school to play while they were out last year. I'm glad they were back. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know what other... I don't know if there's a better opportunity for Howard and Adams to go and find. Adams was a former 4-star recruit, was good at Oklahoma, but he hasn't really put up the stats ever since he transferred. And Howard has been good, doesn't really have the numbers as well, and they both opted out, so they're kind of just question marks, from a stamina standpoint. 65 Pancakes says not being able to score in the red zone is realistic. Yeah, no, I think so far this stream has been pretty realistic. Syracuse just typically struggles in these games early on. I don't really know why. Eventually they kind of blow it open, but I'm all about realism. That's why we're doing this stream a second time. Well, third time, technically. No, second time. What am I talking about? 3rd and 5. Another chance to get off the field. And what a tackle. What a tackle. Mikel Jones stands up the running back, sends him back, and the Orange will get the ball back. The 3 drives and 3 stops for the SU defense. It is a big issue. Red zone offense and efficiency has been a big issue for Syracuse the past few years. You could argue that's another reason why they're at the position they are. Because the way you stay in games, the way you win games. Deuce Chestnut, the backup punt returner, by the way, he gets his first touch there. He'll be number 20. They score touchdowns, not kick field goals. If they score touchdowns in that game against North Carolina in the opener, who's to know if they could have pulled that game off? They ended up losing 31-6, but they had a lot of opportunities in plus territory that just stalled. So here's Tucker going the wrong way. He gets nothing. Isn't he transferring? Who we talking about? Deuce Chestnut? Can't be talking about him. Jones to Mississippi State or something. Isaiah Jones? Mikel Jones? Which guy are you talking about? Big run for Tucker this time. He picks up 11. Moves the sticks for the Orange. Good run right there. About 50 yards for him. Let's see if we can get over the century mark today. First time this year, if that does happen. Peter, let me know who you're talking about. I don't know of anybody transferring. Tucker breaks a tackle, almost breaks another, picks up 6 more. 2.5 to go in the first half. Syracuse would love to end the first half with hopefully a touchdown, but we'll see. It's only been field goals so far. And I don't remember who returned the opening kickoff. I think it was them. Here's Tucker in the Wildcat. Alford comes in motion. It's a keeper. He has him as a lead blocker. Oh, big gain! Sean Tucker into the second level, and he's all the way down to the 20. That's what I'm talking about. If you're Dino Baber, Sterling Gilbert, why not add that wrinkle in a 2nd and 4, 2nd and 3 situation? Why not? You got nothing to lose. You come back on 3rd down, it'll be 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. Maybe you get a big play. Koba to Scuba. Mikel Jones is not transferring. He's still at Syracuse. He was just at the Syracuse Mets game with the team on Twitter. That's the most recent evidence I have, but I haven't heard anything. Here's Adams with a burst of speed, and Adams into the touchdown for the Orange's first touchdown of the ballgame. How about that? Abdul Adams comes off the bench and makes a play. Koba, yeah, so... yeah, no, Jones isn't transferring, Peter. I'm like 100% sure on that. Koba is an interesting thing because he's on the roster for 2021, but I thought he was dismissed from the program for a violation of team rules or suspended. He was suspended, not dismissed. Suspended. Have not heard anything about him since. I am planning on asking somebody about that at Media Days if I can, because I really like Lee Koba at the linebacker spot. He was also SU's top recruit from the 2019 class, I think it was. So a big player, a big contributor for this team potentially. It's a big question mark right now. You said on Koba's Instagram there's a picture of an Ole Miss jersey, but last chance use. So you guys think he could be going to East Mississippi Community College? I mean, maybe. He's good enough to play there, and like I said, he was suspended from the program, so who knows? I'm really curious to find out what the deal with Koba is, though. IG says he's in Scuba. Okay. Yeah, that'd be a big loss. I really liked Lee Koba. We'll see, though. I'm going to try and ask Dino or Josh Black or some of the other guys that are at Media Days what the deal is with Koba, because I like him. I like him. But 16-0 Syracuse leading as we near halftime. Abdul Adams with the most recent touchdown for the Orange. And they get another stop right here. Thompson makes the tackle short of the line to gain. And SU spends another timeout. Yeah, this is a much more realistic stream. Syracuse had, what, 3-4 drives in the first one? You get 9 or 10 per game. So this is going a lot better right now. It's a lot more realistic, I think, as well. So returnable for Chestnut. See? Cuts it out to the right side, gets over the 40, picks up 12. So minute 30, one timeout. See what Schrader and the offense can do. Ryan Brady, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, Koba was fast, very fast. He was a downhill blitzer. That's what he was good at. And he played with a chip on his shoulder, too. That's what I liked about him. Here's Schrader. He's going to be thrown on first down and has Jackson over the middle, and he picks up 9. Loved what I've seen from Schrader. Hasn't really made any mistakes, hasn't forced anything. He's kind of just taken what's there and made plays with his legs, you know. 65 Pancake says, my understanding, but not verified. I mean, yeah, you certainly have a compelling case there, 65 Pancake says, you know, for Koba transferring to East Mississippi. Like I said, though, I'm going to try and ask. I'm going to try and find out at Media Days this week, so just stay tuned. At OrangeFizz on Twitter, orangefizz.net online. Peter says, yeah, it's confusing. It just sucks because there was some talent brought in the past couple of years. Yep. There's Schrader almost making his first mistake of the game there, nearly a pick. And Koba was one of, yeah, like I said, Koba, the top recruit in the 2019 class. Same class that had Garrett Williams, Mikel Jones, several other guys. So, certainly a guy you don't want to lose. But, you know, if he violates the team rules, you kind of just got to do what you got to do if you're Babers. So, Schrader takes off, picks up 3. See, that's a good play. Tommy, in that situation, I know you guys could agree with me on this, would just either throw it away or sitting there too long and get sacked. He wouldn't take off. So, that's a good play. You'll take 3 yards there. 3rd and 7, sets up a manageable conversion. Now the Orange do take a sack against the 4-man rush. Service let his man go. Nothing you can do there if you're Schrader. Nothing you can do. This guy's burned Service a couple times today. He'll be one of the Media Day attendees as well. So 4th and 14, about 30 seconds to go in the half. The Orange will just punt this, probably take it to halftime, and that'll be that.
Harris is back to receive.
Again, be sure to drop a like on the vid and sub to the channel as well. I'd appreciate both of those things a lot. Probably going to run the clock, take it to halftime. Would have been a loss, not a gain with TD. Yep, that's exactly what I was saying, Peter. Yep. So those are the kind of plays, those are the kinds of positive, you know, returns you'll get by putting Schrader in the game as we've seen. So 16-0 at the half. Liked what I've seen so far. Now I like the Orange to kind of blow it open here in the second, really turn up the heat and get things going. Let me tweet out the score update and we'll get going with the second half. Actually, you guys wanted to see a couple things at the half, so I'll show you those right after I tweet the score here.
That excites. He's David Pollock in the studio as always to lend a little perspective to what just went down in the first 30 minutes. So far, so good for both offenses in terms of taking care of the football, but now the defenses are ramping up the sense of urgency in terms of trying to get the ball back to their offense.
Absolutely. You got to find Reese. These ball hawks on defense, they need to find the football. They need to make some big plays, create some turnovers. How about using that hit stick a little bit? How about knocking somebody silly and making them drop the football? I mean, defensive #1 priority is trying to turn the football over, try to make a big explosive play for your offense so they can do more damage and they can take the ball down the field. So those ball hawks need to show themselves in the second half.
David and I will be keeping an eye on your game and everything else going on in the country here in our palatial and comfortable surroundings in the studio. The best seat in the house belongs to Brad Nessler in Kirkwood Street.
All right, let's take a look at the numbers you guys wanted to see before we, well, pause right there right quick. So you guys wanted to see Schrader, DeVito, stats comparison, so we'll do that right quick. So, yeah, as you can see, Schrader, 82 speed versus 67. They have the same... No, he has 20 better excel as well, which is pretty crazy. Pretty close awareness, better break tackle, better truck, better elusiveness, better spin move, juke move, better carrying. All right, here's the throw power accuracy. So, worse accuracy, worse power. But, you know what? Like, he has the dual threat factor to his game, so I think you're fine with... the numbers being a little bit lower for him. Maybe he's not as accurate. Maybe he's not as hard of a passer, but he can make plays with his legs and throw the ball just enough, just well enough to move the offense. So, did you guys want to see anything else before we open the second half here? Serious question, does Dino have to get a bowl season to keep his job? I don't think so. I had 5 and 7. I think that's a solid year. I think that's good enough for him to keep his job. Peter, speed is way better. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what he's known for. All right, Syracuse getting the ball to open up the second half. Let's see what Schrader can do. Take a knee, and we'll come back out to the 20. Awareness is the same. Yeah, and awareness is a pretty big factor, bigger than you would think. So, if I was controlling this dynasty and like playing week after week stuff, whatever, I'd probably have Schrader in the game as my starting quarterback because I like to run the football with the quarterback. And Schrader can just affect the game in more ways than DeVito can. You see, he breaks a few tackles there, picks up 5. That would have been a sack. So there you go.
To be aware of this quarterback's tendency to scramble around and pick up some yards.
After this, maybe we'll start Schrader. Maybe he's looked good. Might have to against Liberty. Kind of got to roll the dice after last year, right? He breaks the tackle. Look at that. Look at that moxie. Pitches it to Tucker. Picks up the first down.
He took advantage of a powerful effort by his offensive line to turn that into a pretty big run.
Handoff for Tucker. That one's going nowhere, unfortunately.
Exploit the O-line like that. It's going to be a long day for this running back.
Trying to get Tucker over the century mark today. That'd be cool.
For their own 35-yard line. Second down.
Going 5 wide here. Could be an opportunity for Luke Benson, the tight end. Let's see. 4-man rush. No, 3-man rush with a spy. Schrader checks it down. Oh, my gosh. That's like the second or third time he's thrown a questionable pass that could have been picked off. But he's coming off the bench cold. It's his first experience playing quarterback in this system. Really playing quarterback in a year and a half. So you expect a little bit of growing pains, but I think you go with him. Throw near side, finds Jackson, picks up a few. Syracuse is going to punt, though, on the opening drive. So not a great one. But he did make a few plays, did pick up that first down. So
Harris back to return it. They get this one off, and it's a
Schmidt fires the punt. Returnable for Ualbany. Bounces it outside, and he's brought down around the 30-yard line. Hey, there's Lee Koba making the tackle. Speak of the devil. All right, let's see if the defense can continue its high level of play. They're pitching a shutout thus far. Let's see if that continues. 1 like away from 10 likes. One more person. Can we get 10 likes? Come on, someone do it. Quarterback's going to run it, and he meets Mikael Jones after 6.
So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
So 2nd and 4, under 7 to go in the third. Pitch out right side. They've run that quite a bit today. And Neil Nutt is right there in the backfield with Jihad Carter to make the tackle. So 3rd and 8. Still pitching a shutout. The Orange did pitch a shutout in the opener. 29-zip. They beat Ohio. Be sure to go check that game out. It's on my channel. It's on this playlist as well. And then they lost to Rutgers last week, 57-40. So looking to come back here and get the dub, get their second win of the year. Screen pass right side. McKinley Williams there. And he pushes him out of bounds. That brings up 4th down. The Orange defense get another stop, so Syracuse will get it back for the offense. Deuce, Rutgers fan, told me he runs a 4.85. Yeah, his 40's a little bit slow. 4.85 is what's on the recruiting site or something like that. But I think he's faster than that number. for sure. Definitely plays faster. I did an article on him as well. It's also on the site. Just go to orangefizz.net, look up Deuce Chestnut. It'll be Deuce Chestnut football recruit review. I'll just look it up. Why not? I'll just look it up. Easier for everybody, right?
He throws it. He almost had it, but it's incomplete.
All right, here y'all go. If you all want more on Deuce Chestnut, that's the article right there. Peter says, I don't like the spread for this team. You need time for a spread to get rid of the ball. You need to hit the gap on the run. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. What would you rather Syracuse run? I mean, maybe not spread. Maybe spread option you could do as Schrader takes a sack. Probably could have avoided that one. This guy is absolutely cooking Aaron Service off the right side. That's his 3rd sack of the game. Michael says, so are we going back to Tommy in the 4th if Schrader stinks us up? I don't think so. I think Schrader's looked good. If it's really that bad, maybe. I don't think you can put DeVito back in after you take him out, though, you know? Max protect for the Orange. Schrader throwing. He got hit as he threw it. Had a receiver, but it falls incomplete. The drive stalls once again. I'd like to see them use his legs a little bit more instead of passing it so much. O-line can't give the QB enough time. They can't run block for the RB to get to the gap. Yeah. It's fair. It's fair. That's fair. It's on the coaching, you know? All right, 5.5 to go in the 3rd. Defense back up once again. Haven't forced any turnovers today. I would love to see one of those here. If you're just joining us, be sure to leave a like on the vid, sub to the channel. I'd appreciate both of those things. We're doing all the streams on this channel. This is number 3 of the season. We'll be doing 12, and then if they make a bowl, we'll do a bowl game too. Why not? Quarterback's going to keep it, though, off the fake, and he's got a ton of room. And he's over the 50-yard line. Picks up 19 right there. Peter says, why don't we run the RBs that we got? Do a run-first offense. Not sure what the options are. Yeah. So Abdul Adams, Jarvion Howard, Sean Tucker. You could be a run-first offense, but that's just not who Dino Babers is, you know? But if he can sprinkle it in, like maybe a 55-45 run-pass ratio or the other way around, that would work. Like I said, the run is going to set up the pass this year for the Orange. Run around the left side for Ualbany. They pick up 7. So sustaining a bit of a drive here could ruin the shutout with some points right here. We'll see, though. Option right. Nice play. Nice play. Marlowe Wax comes off the edge to bring down the quarterback. Marlowe Wax could be big for Syracuse this year, especially if Koba is transferring out of the out of the 3-1-5. He's going to step into the spotlight. I think he's going to be a breakout player. He could see an increased role if Koba's not on the team coming into next year. Missed tackle right there, though, results in a Ualbany first down. That's unfortunate. All right, drop back, quarterback going to take off. Get there. What are you doing? Rob Hanna's just letting him go. Oh, fumble. There we go. There's the turnover. Jones makes the tackle, and Jahad Carter jumps on it. How about that? Was asking for a turnover, and we finally got it right there. Was it a legit fumble? Yeah, I think it was. Let's go, Mikkel. Involved in the most turnovers by a linebacker, almost by a defensive player in the nation last year. And I just did my rankings for ACC preseason polls and whatnot. I had him in there for, I think, second team All-ACC at linebacker, so with James Skalski and Peyton Wilson at NC State. So certainly deserves it. Guy's a turnover machine. He gets one right there. It's big. Tucker with the carry. Let me catch up with these comments. I think Koba is staying, in my humble opinion. Yeah, I hope he does. I hope he does. We don't really know a lot. Like I said before, I'm going to try and ask and see if we can clear up the air with that situation at media days. Damn, Schrader. Come on, baby. Peter says, nah, you're right, though. Michael says, we need a turnover. Yes, sir, we got one. Peter says, nah, you're right, though. It isn't Babers. Would love to see him switch it up this year. Yeah. Yep. I don't think he will, though. Babers and Gilbert are the same person, basically, so they're going to run that system. It's Schrader's shot right now. Facts. Nice swerve. Oh, good run from Schrader right here. Up and over midfield for 26. Best run of the day for him. Yeah, so he's listed on the roster. You're right. But he was suspended from the program a couple months ago, so no one really knows what the deal is with Lee Koba. I'm going to try and figure it out.
From the 49-yard line. First down.
All right. Let's go, Schrader. Throw over the middle, a little premature perhaps, but he finds Jackson for 3. Dungy's ghost, yeah. Maybe. Kind of plays like it, right? He doesn't really have to be Dungy. He's just got to be a little bit like him, because that's what works in this offense. Motion Queeley to the backfield for some reason. Triple option, and he's brought down. Why, dude? Queeley's not an option receiver. Objectively. Let's go. White nab, LOL. That's funny.
Third down, and they need to get it down to the 39.
All right, 3rd and 9, 2.5. Looks like a screen, and Schrader's getting sacked. Oh, my gosh. This dude again?
If you can't find a receiver, get out of the pocket and throw the ball away.
Offense has not been good in the second half. Taking too many sacks. Drives are stalling. Whole lot of nothing.
Fourth and long here.
So 4th and 20.
The punt upcoming, and they're going to come after this one.
McNabb is the GOAT. Facts. Good punt from Schmidt.
He steps up.
And he's out of bounds at the 16. All right, defense. Keep this shutout going.
Last time I saw this good a defensive performance where you had a chance for a shutout. Are you kidding me? In college football today, with the spread,
Welcome in if you're just joining us. Be sure to hit the like button for me. Hit the sub button as well.
chance to put up a shutout.
Appreciate everybody tuning in on this fine Monday night.
Had the ball end up in the defense's hands.
Ualbany's coming out with the Wildcat. They go jet counter. And he keeps it. Picks up 5.
Attacking the football.
Does Schrader have a beard on this game? I know he's got super long hair and stuff. I didn't even customize the faces. Maybe he does. I didn't really see. I'll give him one, though, I guess. Passing it outside. Nice play. Neil Nunn sheds the block, makes the tackle. A guy that needs to step up for Syracuse next year. Should have a chance at one of the starting cornerback spots. And if he does that in practice, he'll definitely earn one. Texan Mark says, I was at the UNC game, his first. Back in 2018, I'm assuming that was. 3rd and 9. Great Danes are passing it, and Kingsley Jonathan's in the backfield. He gets the sack, and there's a fumble. Josh Black recovers it.
The 9-yard line.
So 2 drives in a row. Syracuse forces a turnover. It's a fumble. This time it's Josh Black. And the Orange have great starting field position here as we near the 4th quarter.
Defensive end who crowded for his side.
I went to the orange and blue game. McNabb's freshman year, he hit Marvin with a bomb at the end of the game to win it for the blue team. It was amazing. Only football. Oh, you guys are talking about the 90s. Okay, I wasn't even born. I know McNabb came to the big house and beat Michigan one year. That's about all I know, you know. I wish I was alive for his era, though. Guy was a beast. Tucker picks up a good amount of yardage through the middle there. He's 4 yards away from the century mark. Can we get him there?
It's second down.
Got Chris Elmore in the game. Here we go. Maybe fullback dive? Nope. Toss to the left side, and Tucker's going to walk into the end zone. Well, he decides to make it tough. He didn't score? What? Sean, what are you doing, bro? Why are you playing with him? Dude, any of us could have scored that touchdown. He had all the daylight in the world. Are you seriously not going to score here? There you go. Thank you, Schrader. Thank you. Fakes the pitch. Walks in for the touchdown. Garrett Schrader, ladies and gentlemen. Clap it up for the big fella.
Really good vision here by the quarterback. Good understanding of where he was on the field. He didn't need much, and he knew he could get it himself.
And he adds the extra point. Reese Davis is standing by for this update. Reese.
Time to take a peek at what's happening in Atlanta. The Blue Devils get the win, 24-21.
Shutout in the making of this one, Reese, 23-0. Syracuse gets set to kick this one away. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
Syracuse coaching staff will go out tonight, and I think the offensive coordinator should buy the defensive coordinator his meal.
Well,
All right, what y'all saying? I know you're talking reckless about Schrader in here. Let's see. That's a TD. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was so happy when we finally beat Miami and demolished them. Yeah, that must have been dope, especially because Miami was so good back then. All right, let's lock this puppy up. About time for the fourth quarter. Maybe I'll put the backups in. How about that? I'll leave Schrader in, or maybe I'll put Jacoby and Morgan. I know somebody in here really wanted me to play Jacoby and Morgan. I'll put the backups in with maybe 5-6 minutes left for sure. Definitely if it's if it's 30-0 type ball game. But fourth quarter, 23-zip is the score heading into it. 8 minutes to go before Syracuse becomes 2-1. I'm gonna go fire up the grill real quick. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Got a steak ready to be eaten. So.
Welcome back to the action here as we resume play here in quarter number 4. And he throws it away.
Great job by the defense at getting after that quarterback. And right now, I think they've got him with some happy feet. He appears to be a bit rattled.
From their own 30-yard line. It's third down, 5 wide. That's a huge stop here in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. They're going to get the football back, but there's still a lot of ball left. Chestnut fields it at the 30, and he makes it out to about the 41-yard line.
It really has. They're dominating the point of attack.
This defense has been bringing the blitz and is having success getting to him. This offense is not only struggling in the pass protection department, they're struggling to get yards.
That's one of the effects of not being able to protect the quarterback. He's having to get rid of it in a hurry to a check down to avoid a sack.
Even with all the pass protection issues, they still have the lead. Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop. Big opening. He's at the 40. He gets hit out of bounds at about the 31. He tops 100 yards on the ground with that last run.
Brad, this guy's only a freshman. Can you imagine what he'll be doing to defenses as a sophomore or a junior? He has really put it together, and really I think it's his combination of having great speed and great size where he's been able to really exploit this defense.
From the 31-yard line, it's first down. They'll bring him down at the 29-yard line.
Call it a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
Mike's not on. There we go. What did I miss? Let's see. Make mine medium rare. Just how I like it, man, for real. Talking about McNabb still. Jackson picks up 13 on the catch there. If the Orange score a touchdown here, I'll put the backups in for the drive after this one. Jacoby and Morgan, all those fellas.
From the 16-yard line, first down.
Draw for Tucker here. Dual Adams, rather. He picks up 3. Seen a good amount of Dual Adams today. I thought he's looked pretty good as a touchdown. Again, be sure to like this vid. We're 1 away from 10 likes. Let's see if we can get 10 likes. And sub to the channel, too. I'd appreciate both of those things. Helps grow the channel. I'll be doing all the streams on here, so gonna have to come back here anyway, right? Tucker carries again. He got over the century mark today, 18 for 134. Pushing towards his best performance in an SU uniform. I think if he gets a touchdown, it would be his best performance in an SU uniform. They're going to pass here, though. Max protection, and he's open over the middle. How about that? Schrader to Courtney Jackson for the touchdown. And that should be the final nail in the coffin right there. Hey, we hit 10 likes, too. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Huge. You guys are looking like geniuses right now for having me put Schrader in, but, you know, we'll see how he does against Liberty. It's going to be a real test for him. You really can't put too much stock into this game, but he certainly has looked good. I'll give you that. Schrader's on fire. He's on fire. He's on fire.
Kick this one off.
Credit where credit is due.
Excellent kick.
All right, let's now they fumbled that. Let's toss the backup defense and offense in there. Look at the stats right there. Can I not do mass subs? That's weird. Maybe it's because I got to select the side. All right, yep. All right, after this play, I think we can change that. Let's play defense for one play. How about that?
The deficit is huge, but as a player, you never want to slow down your effort. Believe me, coaches notice the one.
Show you guys what I got. Clearly nothing good. Miss a tackle. All right, let's throw the backups in. Should be able to. There we go. And then we'll check the depth chart. Put Jacoby and Morgan in there. So good job from Schrader today. Liked what he did with the offense. He'll start next game. We'll have him start. It's fine with me.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
All right, got to play one more play. So let's run one more.
It's 2nd down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks.
Oh, could have had a pick. Greenwood makes the tackle. 3rd and 1 when we come back to the sim here. All right, so like I said, backup defense are in the ball game. See what they can do. And the offense, Jacoby and Morgan's going to get the next drive, I should say, on the offensive side of things. See if they can get the stop, though. Ooh, almost. Pretty good.
Good run by the halfback.
Texan Mark says, nice deception. Not sure what you're referring to, but I'll take it.
From their own 39-yard line. 1st down.
All right, come on, backups. Throw up the sideline. He's out of bounds. There we go.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
They come out in an empty backfield.
All right, 5 wide set on 2nd and 10. Let's see what kind of guys can make some plays for us here. That one's out of bounds. Got some pretty good pressure off the line as well. So 3rd and 10.
3rd down again.
Get there. Oh, Okachukwu nearly got there. That's picked off. Let's go. Who got that?
You don't want to criticize a
Can't tell.
to make something happen, but I'm not.
Oh, Deuce Chestnut. Let's go. The true freshman. Woo! I think he's forced a turnover in every single game of this simulated season so far. So that's crazy. Could be an instant impact player. I linked an article I wrote on this guy previously in the chat. If you guys scroll up, you can click on it and read more about this guy. The highest rated recruit in SU's 2021 class. An early enrollee should, be in the discussion for a starting job. Here's Jacoby and Morgan with a beautiful pitch on his first play of the game to Javonte Williams, and a 22-yard pickup right there. Whoever it was that was asking me to put Morgan in, he's in now, all right?
Very unpredictable.
From midfield, it's 1st down.
Yeah, Peter, I believe that's his 3rd pick of the year. He's had 1 each game, so he's done well. I'm impressed with him so far, virtually. Morgan keeping on a draw. That's a nice run. Picks up 4 and slides. Smart play. Jacobian started a game for Syracuse last year. Maybe 2, actually. Boston College and Louisville. Looked good against BC. Not so good against Louisville. SU got shut out in that one. Also played some garbage time against Wake. So he's back here. Ooh, running over a tackler. That's the thing about Jacobian. He's a bigger guy. Bigger than Schrader and bigger than Tommy DeVito. This game is a bit more realistic than the first. Yeah. Probably because I made the quarters as long as they should have been, and they're just playing better. Maybe it's because Schrader got the majority of the snaps today, too, at QB. Here's a pass to Adams that's broken up. Had a chance for the first down. Looks like SU's going to punt here. Schrader looks better without a beard, according to my wife. He used to not have one, and then last year, I don't know, maybe it was because Mike Leach was his head coach. He got long hair and a beard now, so. That was into the end zone for a touchback. The defense will come back on.
Both teams are playing out the stretch here. You want to get experience for guys who normally don't get in the game and try to avoid injuries.
Let's see if the backups can make another play. Oh, LaBrosse got in there, and Atkinson got burned on the outside. So much to take in there. Ben LaBrosse, the Canadian, nearly had a sack, as you can see right here. I don't know how he got this throw off, but Chase Atkinson got burned down the sideline. Another guy that's played pretty well early in the season. And Ualbany breaks the shutout with a long touchdown right there. He did get rung right there, but SU got rung with that touchdown pass. Biggest play of the day for the Great Danes, and they break the shutout, make it 30-7. Wild play.
The Hokies took the field ranked 19th in the land. A lot of heat on them to hold that spot.
They're going onside kick. Make the recovery here. Don't play around.
They have a lethal pass catch.
There you go.
And it results in a touchdown.
And he's tackled at the 44.
Landon Morris, true freshman tight end, makes the tackle.
He's just one of those defensive players that if you're an offensive coordinator, you're basically building your game plan around his skills. And he's flying around this field. It feels like he's making every single tackle.
Go Danes, LOL.
Solid individual effort hasn't quite been enough to turn back this offense.
This guy's been good. I love it that guy transferred to Syracuse. 3 sacks, 4 TFLs today. All right, 3:58 to go. Morgan back for drive number 2. Let's see if we can get some points. Rollout pass on the first play. Nobody open. Waits, and throws it away. How's my steak coming along? Haven't gotten to it yet. Still warming up the grill. Gonna go down there and get it going. Should be warm enough to just put on and go once this is over. So Morgan throwing, and nobody open there. Try to connect with the receiver along the sideline. He's 0 for 3. Has yet to complete a pass yet. So far, I should say. All right, 3rd and 10. Let's see what he can do here. Could be a screen. Yep. It's not there, though. And he's taking a sack. We've seen that like 3 times today. The Orange dial up a screen. That one was probably for a wide receiver. Instead, they just take a sack.
After the sack, now 4th and long. Harris waiting the return.
Schmidt with another boomer. Fair catch. Oh, it's a fake. Bounces in for a touchback again. So 3:18 to go. Defense comes back out. Probably for the last time today. It's the backups, though, so let's see. Should be interesting. Friday night, the next game against Liberty. Yes. So we're planning on it being Friday. I should be back from media days by then and ready to roll. Should be Liberty. I definitely have the team downloaded. I'm going to try and get the updated rosters. I might have to go in and edit them myself on a computer or something, but I'll try and figure that all out. You guys know how I do. I work hard for y'all. Try to get the most realistic streams for you. Quarterback takes off for a 2-yard gain. Be sure to like the vid, sub to the channel. I do appreciate that. That shows me you like the content, and it gives me more support to do the things behind the scenes to make these things possible. Although I do it anyway, you know. Under 3 to go. This 4th quarter is taking an eternity, I will say, especially because I got a steak waiting for me. LaBrosse makes the tackle. LaBrosse, the Canadian.
From their own 43-yard line. First down.
Is the NFL having preseason football this year? I think they are. I haven't heard otherwise. They should be. There we go. Okechukwu on the sack right there. Backup defensive end. Former high 3-star recruit, I think. 3/4. A guy that should be getting more time this year. Nice play right there. Yes, Friday night, 8 p.m. kickoff. Thanks, Peter. I do appreciate that. Yeah, probably 8 p.m. We can do 8. That's fine. NFL can pound sand.
Catches it, and he's looking for more. And they make the stop right around the 46-yard.
They're having training camp, so yeah. I mean, I haven't heard otherwise. The NFL should be having preseason. So under 2 to go. 3 for 12 today. Ualbany is on third downs. Screen pass. That's broken up. Well defended. Jeff Canton, Arku in the vicinity there. Brings up 4th and 7. Probably CSU run the ball out. Yeah, don't forget about Boeheim's Army this weekend. Yep. We got a lot of coverage about that team as well. Orange Fizz on Twitter, orangefizz.net online. Stay tuned for that. And that one is deflected. Should have been picked by Chase Atkinson, but deflected nonetheless. Brings up 4th down. Yeah, you got to get an Xbox 360. The recruiting is fun for sure. But yeah, Boeheim's Army it's the best team they've had since they joined the tournament. So if they're going to win it any year, I think it's this year.
The defense really stepped up to force that 3 and out on the last drive.
All right, conservative clock is on for the Orange. Should just be a bunch of runs. Final score is probably going to be 30-7. And I think that's a realistic score. I could see this ending in a 30-7 type game. I said 3-possession win. We're looking at pretty much a 3-possession win, 23 points. Just about a 3-possession win. Is a 3-possession win. What am I saying? I've been on here for way too long. 2 streams, man. 2 streams. Before you guys go, be sure to leave a like on the vid here. Sub to the channel. Here's Adams breaking off a nice run. And yeah, we'll be back on Friday with Syracuse and Liberty. Stay tuned if I change any of the, daytime, game time, any of that stuff. Just stay tuned. But Syracuse Liberty going down should be a banger. Got to get revenge from last year. Morgan keeps it on a read option, has the sideline, and he's inside the 10. Let's get 13 legs. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Rack them up, fellas. Rack up the subs, too. Appreciate all that. That's what I'm saying. Bring the NCAA back now. Yeah, this is the best version of NCAA, this college football revamp that you're going to get until they come out with the new one in 2023. I'm loving it so far. Hope you guys are, too. Adams gets up to about the 2, and that should do it. There you go. So 30-7, your final score from the Dome. Let's see who gets player of the game. Stream number 2 was a whole lot more realistic. I think we can all agree on that. I'm glad you guys all stuck around. I do appreciate it. Should be Sean Tucker. Oh no, it's going to be Schmidt getting player of the game for some reason. If I had to give it to anybody, it'd probably be either Schrader or Tucker, though.
We'll see you soon for another edition of NCAA Football 14.
Bam, bam. Final score. Fire that tweet off here in just a sec. I'll end the stream first. We'll take a look at the post-game stats, and then we'll get you guys out of here, and then you can get ready for Friday. But don't forget, we'll have ACC Media Day coverage all week. So orangefizz.net, at orangefizz on Twitter. Can't stress that enough. But I'm glad we did the second stream. Yep, Peter, 2-1 now. 2-1. The SG record. Liberty up next. Really glad we did the second stream. The first one, if you missed it, ended 14-13. It was just dumb, really. Did 5-minute quarters accidentally. So I'm glad we ran it back and did number 2. Let's check out the stats, and then we'll finish it up. College basketball. I have not heard what the deal is with college basketball coming back. I actually have a copy of NCAA Basketball 10, the most recent version. It'd be cool if they brought that back. I mean, there's no reason why they couldn't, right? All right. DeVito's day, 5 for 7 for 93 yards. Not good enough to keep him in the ball game. Schrader, 10 for 15 for 80 and a touchdown. On the ground, Tucker, 18 for 134. Adams, 7 for 51. Javonte Williams, 1 for 22. Garrett Schrader, 12 for 19 and a touchdown. That's not sack adjusted, though. Jacobian, 4 for 14. In the receiving game, Jackson the leader with 5 for 46. Queeley 1 for 38. 2 for 36 for Javonte. 4 for 28 for Alfred. 3 for 25 for Tucker. There's the offensive line numbers. Aaron Service gave up 4 sacks today. That is not good. Not good. That's got to get better. Mikel Jones, your leader in tackles tonight. Whole lot of TFLs. Jahad Carter, Neil Nunn, Okechukwu had a sack as well. Kingsley Jonathan, Jason Simmons, Mikael Jones 2, Marlo Wax 2, Josh Black 2, both 2 sacks. Jonathan Okechukwu, the others. Deuce Chestnut, the lone pick today. Had Atkinson had a deflection. We had 2 forced fumbles, one from Jonathan, one from Jones, and 2 recoveries, one from Black, one from Carter. Good in the kicking game, good in the punting game. So there you go. Team stats here. Good call on the run back, son. Yeah, we had to run it back, Ryan. We had to run it back. Appreciate you guys sticking around. I only would have done it if you guys would have stayed, and you all did. So thank you so much for that. Pretty balanced effort today. 411 offensively, 238 on the ground, 173 through the air, and 3 for 13. Ualbany was in the third down, so that was a big reason why the score ended up the way it did. 5-14 for SU. Not great, not great. Time of possession dominated by Syracuse, and there you go. That's a recipe for the win. So that's going to end the stream, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to the third one. Part 2, I guess you could say. And like I said, we'll be back on Friday with SU and Liberty. That game is scheduled for 8. If that changes, I'll let you know. I don't think it is, though. So there you go. Thanks again. Before you guys go, hit the like button, sub to the channel. I'd appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to follow at Orange Fizz on Twitter and keep it locked to orangefizz.net because ACC Media Days are this week. We're going to have a ton of coverage. I'm actually flying down to Charlotte tomorrow, so looking forward to that experience. And we'll be back on Friday. So, till then, talk to you guys on the socials, and hopefully you tune in for the Media Day coverage. So, talk to you Friday.